So my name is Dave and I'm the founder of SpeedBox. I'm from Mumbai, India. SpeedBox is a software as a service that is sold to logistics companies to help manage their shippers better. I applied to Founders Embassy for 2 or 3 main reasons. One of them being obviously I'm looking to raise around here in the US. We are looking at expanding in the US. We are live in 2 countries already. And the other thing was just to get a flavor of how things work here in the Valley. There's a different approach to doing businesses for startups here versus anywhere else in the world. And just the opportunity of having a network of mentors that I can interact with over, in a one-on-one basis or a short group basis. So the highlight of this program was probably the time when we had like an hour and a half at Google's co-working space where we had 10 minutes with a set of mentors. So it was a highly condensed amount of time and we had a kind of one-on-one freewheeling chat and we kind of had to rotate across a number of different mentors. That was probably the highlight. So from a skills perspective, probably the most valuable skill was really optimizing the sales plan for our company. I feel like the way we do sales and marketing in India and Malaysia and Southeast Asia is still a little bit not standardized. So standardizing the sales operation is definitely one of the main key skills. And being able to really simplify what my company does is probably the overarching theme of what I learned over the course of the last couple of weeks. Spending time with my cohort members was actually really interesting. I think one of the main theses of Founders Embassy is to get people from different cultures and different countries kind of in the same living space. We're kind of in the same hotels, we're spending a lot of time together. So, being exposed to different ways of working and also different industries and a lot of cool stuff that all of our cohort members are doing. From my pitch tonight, I'm hoping to make sure I cover most points that I want to cover and hoping to gain out of it. There are 2 main things for me. One is obviously we're looking to expand actively into the US. So anybody who's from the logistics industry will quickly see that SpeedBox can provide value. So I'm hoping to start some conversations with those kinds of audience members. And yeah, any potential investors who are looking to bet in such a market. Over the course of the last 2 weeks, I've met a lot of people, a lot of different people who I'd love to remain in touch with in the weeks and months to come. But probably a few people did stand out. And for me, I've always been a big fan of Andreessen Horowitz's fund. And in one of our mentor mixers, I was able to meet a partner from that fund. And I've been able to remain in touch with him. So that's something that's interesting to me. And probably I was most excited when I met an investor who's it took me less than 10 seconds and she was able to very quickly figure out exactly what we do, which kind of helps me understand that there are people in the space looking at this industry pretty closely. So I would say probably those 2 are the highlights. For future applicants, I'd say, the program will keep you busy most of the day. What you want to be doing is making sure that all your time outside the program is well utilized. The ecosystem here is fantastic. You don't want to come here and then find a way of what you're going to do for the next 2 weeks. So I'd say plan ahead. Plan ahead and make sure that you're going to be either up late or have to wake up early to speak to your teams because you're going to be from a different country. So it is very interesting to manage kind of your business and what you're learning here. But yeah, just plan ahead.